So it's Philadelphia now. 6-point game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Ball. 6 to shoot. Over Edgecombe. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Charlotte leading by 6. And here's Bridges. No points so far. Ball outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night.
First team foul.
One shot.
Line for one. LaMelo Ball.
And that one falls for Ball.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. They need this. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now Miller beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Oubre.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey, a good look. Nice shot from the wing. Maxey's got 5 now.
You see Maxey's just natural scoring ability, taking over, attacking with reckless abandon.
There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's George. Buries it from 3. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the three-point line, he is going to cook you.
Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Miller outside. The 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Here's George. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Miller from downtown. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And Miller the bucket on the assist from Bridges. And the Hornets lead by 3.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Now here's George. And he hits it to tie the game. 9 points in the game.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Monte's checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Miller. Here's Diabate, outside White. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. It's Grimes on the wing. He's guarded by White. Outside Grimes. Maxey against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Maxey, that's good.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. There's a screen. Pass to White. Here's Diabate. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Payne's checked in for Maxey. Shot clock at 2. White can't hit. Now Philadelphia with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Edwards. Now Drummond. Double team on Drummond. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hornets trail by 5. Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He can do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Payne against Ball. Outside Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for LaMelo Ball. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. Charlotte is shooting only 37% early. Miller outside. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Edwards. Pass to Drummond. Banked it in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 5.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Lowry against White. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Lowry against White. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. White against Lowry. White, good.
Smart to have White operate there, just beating the shot clock.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Grimes. Drummond, the screen on Miller. Here's Grimes. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's Grimes. Guarded by Miller. Grimes' shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Knippel. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Williams. Outside White. This one for 3. Marlowe grabs a miss. Philadelphia leading by 3. Grimes, the pass to Barlow. Now Lowry. Still no points. Drummond, the screen on White. Here's Lowry. Good work defensively by White. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
James is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Diabate in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's Watford after the basket by Charlotte. Embiid, a screen on White. Pass to Barlow. And here's Edwards. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Embiid's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
James outside. Williams on the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White for three. And Watford pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 3. Grimes, the pass to Watford. about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Embiid. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. Haynes checked in for the Sixers.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Now here's White. Pass to Miller. Here he goes. Here's Diabate. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, finding a teammate when you're in mid-shot like that is really difficult, but he made it look easy.
The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Payne. Embiid, a screen on White. 11 feet out. Second chance effort. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Now here's Miller, covered by Grimes. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Payne against White. Here's Barlow. No points yet. Outside Grimes. Play clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. It's Bridges on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Miller. Outside White. Going inside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Now here's Payne. Outside Edwards. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Jacks up a 3. Diabate grabs the board.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Bridges. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Embiid got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Mills checked in for Williams. Walker, he's checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Payne. Here's Knippel. No made baskets yet. White can't hit. Now here's Edwards. The D's right on him. Pass to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Right side Grimes. Three-pointer. The shot comes out.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Charlotte shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And so he makes both from the line. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Bridges finds White. Miller outside. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Embiid with a steal. Fast break, Philadelphia. Outside Grimes. Pass to Edgecombe. White against Maxey. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
Hornets trail by 4. Miller outside. White with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Charlotte making a change here. Ball's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre, he's checked in for Grimes. Philadelphia leading by 4. Maxey surveying the D. Inside. And Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist from Maxey.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Hornets trail by 6. And here's Ball. Give him 8. To the paint. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 6 here in the quarter.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Embiid, a screen on Bridges. George passes to Embiid. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Bridges outside. Pass to Diabate. Now here's White. Clock at 4. Here's Bridges. Ooh, nice D from George. Philadelphia leading by 4. Down low. The kick out to Maxey. Now Embiid. Now here's Maxey. 9 points in the game, and it's in there. Maxey's got 11 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Knipple from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Edgecombe. It's hauled in by White. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Diabate. Embiid covers. White for 3. Here's Diabate. That one doesn't drop. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. George passes to Maxey. Back to George. The 3 is up. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets trail by 6. Back to Bridges. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 6. Maxey passes to George. And he banks in the layup. He's got 11.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
White looking it over. Ball outside. To end the drought. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Maxey. George against Bridges. Screen by Embiid. George for 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside White. Bridges outside. Over to the wing. Tries to break his ice. Ball passes to White. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid, a screen on White. And here's Embiid. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Steps back. Outside White. Here's Ball. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. Screen by Embiid. Out to the right wing. Embiid at full speed. Can't get it to fall. Hornets trail by 11. Now Bridges. He's scoreless. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The three, George, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots, and their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
Can't score, can't win. Simple, Dr. O'Neill.
I would agree, Professor Ernie Johnson.
And looking at where the Hornets stand in the series, they find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spot. Spots from deep.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at small forward. Now here's Embiid. 5 on the clock. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
From point-blank range, you won't see Embiid miss many.
Ball against Maxey. Pass to Miller. Top of the key. Jump shot is good. Miller's got 10 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Oubre. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. Here's Kniffel. He's covered by Oubre and is blocked. And they're pushing it up. Here's Edgecombe, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Edgecombe at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And what jumps out about VJ Edgecombe is his defensive abilities, because that's what can be difficult to teach. But he's already a very potent force on that side of the ball.
Now here's Miller. He's got 10 from outside the arc. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Embiid. 11 points in the game. Maxey, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Hornets trail by 11. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Ball stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Wow. VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Edgecombe, 1 shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass the ball. Looking to get back on track. And he gets the bucket. Ball's got 10 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Oubre, a screen on Miller. The 3 from Edgecombe. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass the ball. Miller outside from deep. Ball no good.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Back to George. Philadelphia moving it around. Oubre passes to Embiid. Here's an 8-footer. Yes, on the jumper. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Miller outside. From the arc. Paul George pulls down the board. George has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. And Ball heaves in the deep three.
Oh, my. LaMelo, that ball was in the air for a long time.
Up top, Maxey. Pounded by Ball. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 7. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Bridges. Maxey against Ball. High arcing shot. Ball nimble against contact inside. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid with it. 13 points in the game. That shot is off. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for him.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Oubre finds Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Out to Oubre. The 3 connects from downtown. And the 76ers lead by 9.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Here's Knipple. Yet to see a basket. Miller outside. They set a pick. Pass to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Back to Miller. Here's the 3. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And here's Embiid. The 3 from Edgecombe. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Bridges outside. Pass to Knipple. For 3. And Charlotte another 3.
The rookie Knipple with the confident answer. A 3 of his own after the 1 on the other side.
Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
That free throw misses.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. And he's good on the second. Hornets trail by 7. Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Miller on the wing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Grimes. Up top, Embiid. Screen by Embiid. 3 from Edgecombe. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Oh, you know everyone comes into the league with a 3-shot now, and Edgecombe is, of course, no exception.
Back to Ball. Pass to Knipple. Fires the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back. Here's
Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. 13 points in the game. Count it. Good.
Yeah, again, Edgecombe with a bucket. A glimpse into his potential. He's got serious promise.
Ball against Maxey. Miller, right side. Pass to Ball. The three is up. Paul George pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For three, Maxey. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. Hornets trail by 7. Miller outside. Pass to Ball. Shoots over George. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Ball's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Miller outside. Back to Ball. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Lowry. Now Edwards. And here's Grimes. Lowry with a screen on Miller. Grimes sends it home from three-point land. Grimes has got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. Here's Diabate. Drummond defending. Miller outside. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Edwards finds Lowry. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Barlow. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
White, the pass to Ball. Pass to White. From the wing. And he gets the jumper to drop. White's got 6 points. So it's Philadelphia now. They've got a 9-point lead. Lowry outside. Here's Barlow. Outside Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And the 76ers another three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked. This was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. James is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. Good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
The Sixers lead by 10. Indeed, a screen on White. White against Payne. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in the game. And there's James from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Pulls up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 10. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
And Knipple plays with a lot of toughness. I mean, he isn't afraid to get hit while he's trying to score.
First one falls for him.
And primarily in college, Knipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range. But he showed signs of being able to make plays and crash the glass as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Looking for an opening. Grimes, the pass to Payne. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. Outside Grimes. The three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. Here's White into the lane. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Payne. Sinks the tray. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Payne against White. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Embiid, a screen on White. To the middle. And Embiid gets the double team. Too strong to be stopped inside. Embiid.
Well, sometimes Embiid makes it look so easy to outwork a defense inside.
Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. checked in for Diabate. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. All right, let's check. Check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Outside Grimes. Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. Hornets trail by 10. Outside White. And here's Bridges. Guarded by Edwards. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
For three, Maxey. It's Grimes on the wing. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. Takes a 3. The rebound by Embiid. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Up top, Embiid. It's good from the top of the key. Embiid's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
Now, here is James. For 3, Bridges. The shot that time not on target. The Sixers lead by 12. Pass to Grimes. Now Maxey. Lets it fly. Again, the Sixers score.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
White can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Outside Grimes. The kick out to Maxey. Misses the three.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
White on the wing. Maxey covering. Bridges outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Up top, Embiid. And that one's good. Embiid's got 22 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here is James. And no good. Maxey against White. Embiid, a screen on White. Outside Maxey. Shoots over White. Again, Philadelphia.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Fires from deep. Boom! He jams it straight down. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Hornets, Miller's checked in for James, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for White. Philadelphia also making some changes. George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Miller outside. Embiid covers. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Philadelphia leading by 16. George outside. Pass to Embiid. Can he keep it going? Yep, count it. 26 points for Joel Embiid.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Miller outside. And here's Ball. Lets the three fly. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
And here's Maxey outside. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Embiid is owning the offensive glass right now, using his size to dominate inside.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Over Maxey. Ball no good.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
George peels it out a bit. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George saw an opening on his way to the rim, and he just took it.
Pass to Knipple. And they call an illegal screen here.
76ers.
Philadelphia leading by 19. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, he's doing whatever he wants on offense in this one.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. On defense, Philadelphia, a 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Maxey against Ball. It's stolen by Maxey. On the take. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at one of the fastest players